Hey guys, it's Johnny here again. Today this video is going to be what I'm reading, what I'm watching and what I'm listening to. And you're quite welcome to copy this thread. I have no objections. It's it's not my I didn't come up with the idea. I think that was centuries ago. Right. I am actually no. This is going to be what I'm watching, what I'm reading, what I'm playing, game-wise, and what I'm listening to. So first of all, I've been listening to, just the last day or so, quite a bit. Been listening to the 2017 Super Deluxe edition of 1987 Whitesnake, which comes with there's a box set. It's hidden behind there at the moment. There's DVD in there. There's CDs of loads of unreleased stuff, and there is some things that have been released before, but it was on the 87 versions, which was originally a Japanese mini album, which I do have on white vinyl as well. So in that box set you got the 87 evolutions with loads of cool demos, rehearsals, and then I've been listening to this a lot because it's got the it should say 87 versions plus the 2017 versions, because the 27 remixes of Still of the Night, Is This Love, which is longer, Give Me All Your Love, and Here I Go Again 87 are actually really good. I love them to bits. Especially Still of the Night was awesome. They've changed the bit in the middle with when they use when Adrian was using a bow in the video, and obviously John Sykes did that, but they've changed it they've changed it, and it's like been palm muted as well. So and if you know what I mean by palm muting, you'll know when your guitarist how you palm mute to sort of deaden the sound of the string, just so you don't get so much like twang. So yeah, amazing this is, and that's what I'm listening to at the moment. I was watching the documentary that came with it, but I'm not going to put that as what I've been watching lately. What am I going to put? What have I been watching? Can't remember. I didn't grab anything out. Oh, well, I'll do that. I've been watching the Whitesnake documentary and the making of. That's what I've been watching. So I thought I pulled something out. Obviously not. I'm going to pause the video because I think the postie's coming. So hang on a sec. Yeah, sorry about that. The postie did bring something, and I might open it on here because it's something that I was looking forward to reading, and some people might laugh a lot when they see what it is, especially people in the UK or Australia, and you'll see what I mean by that. And if you were born in the 70s or 80s. Right, so I've been watching some documentaries, stuff, the ones on here, the DVD of on the Hysteria. Some of it I've seen all before, so I've got the DVDs it's a bit of a shame that that came out and the stuff's already been released. And the other thing is the DVD that came with the White Snake 1987 Super Deluxe Edition. Check it out on Amazon. And then what else? What I'm playing at the moment, or what I'm gonna play, because I haven't got around to playing this just yet. My mate just lent it to me. I own a PS4, a PS3, a Wii U, which is my daughter's. So I don't really own it, but you know, I paid for it. We've got 2 PS3s in the house, 2 PS4s, just to so my son can disappear and do his own thing, and he doesn't fill up my memory on my PS4 that way. Right, so the thing I'm playing, or gonna play, and I'm looking forward to it. I lent my good friend who collects vinyl and CDs, stuff like that as well. He's lent me this. It's called Super Elite 4. Yeah, there's a crappy sticker on there. He must have, I don't know where he got this from. He must have got it online or somewhere. But yeah, I'm looking forward to playing this. I've never played a Sniper Elite game yet. This came out this year, so hopefully it's really good. And I do like snipering, even in a few of the games I've already got. So yeah, when you can just sit there and just take your time. Oh wow, is that supposed to be Hitler or someone, or some general? It looks a bit like yeah, maybe I shouldn't show that. I might offend people, even though they can get away with putting it in computer games for 16-year-olds. Right, the thing I am reading, and this is also listening as well to. I've been listening to it all this morning, and it was a CD, right? Like an MP3 CD that came with this magazine, and this is my new favourite magazine. It's been out for quite a long time, but I've never been able to get it in Guernsey where I live. Even when we'd never had a WH Smith shop, and it's only been in the last year that I've managed to get this book called Fireworks in Guernsey. And I managed to get my first copy. When I saw it, I nearly fell over in the shop, because I'd been after this for so long, and the only way you could get it before was mail order or on the internet, and I couldn't be bothered with that. And this one is issue 78. I do own issue 79, and the new one that's not long been out, issue 80, with Def Leppard on it. You get one of these CDs on it, like this. Right, this one came with 90 songs, and I tell you what, right, if it had come with just the first song on there, I would have been happy as Larry. But because the songs on them are really, really good. When you buy some of these CDs, you always get some bands on there you think, this is going to be total rubbish, right? But this, yeah, I'm not a download fan, but because it's on here, I can just stick it in my stereo, which plays MP3s as well, and it just comes on like a normal CD, so there's no, you know, it's pretty cool. And yeah, it must be played via a computer or MP3 compatible DVD or Blu-ray player, and will not play on regular CD players. Obviously mine's plays MP3s. Mine's one of these Panasonic SA-AK-X52s. So yeah, read it for a few. How long have I had this? Oh my god, I've had this stereo for a good 5-6 years, I think. Yeah, something like that. And I didn't even realise I'd had it that long already. But yeah, you can get the PDF if you go online, I think. But this one had 90 songs on it. You think that magazine is £5.99, right? And this is the best magazine I've found for a very, very long time. The amount of stuff that they cram into this magazine, right, and some of the bands that you hardly ever hear of in here. There is 148 pages in this book. They even put World Trade in there. If people know what band that is, World Trade, they'll know that they're probably, you know, Bruce Gowdy and Guy Ellison. They're from Unruly Child, and they've only just released a newer album, and it's in here, but it's not in any other magazine that I've looked at. Not that I could get hold of. You've got some really cool stuff in here, and they don't just do a big picture like Classic Rock magazine and then put a small little bit of writing and then you go on to another band. This, they cram it full, and I'll show you the reviews in here, right? Okay, yeah, sometimes you need a microscope to see it, but when you look at the reviews, right? Okay, look how much they cram in there. If that was a Classic Rock magazine of lately, that would have been the whole magazine. All of that writing there probably would have been in their magazine. I would actually like to be able to count all the words on here and compare it to the last issue of Classic Rock magazine that I ever bought was April 2017, right? Okay, yeah, it came with Deep Purple Limitless, which is an exclusive Deep Purple collection. I haven't even taken this off of here because this magazine, I looked at it, it had a few bands on it, advertised, Aussies in there. That was, you know, back in April. But it's all pictures, right? And really not much substance. It really is not a great deal in this book. And then you get to about what? I'd say about halfway through the magazine, I think it is. And then, why would you know, there's advertisements in here that don't really need to be in here. And then it's the reviews, which are, oh, did you see how quick that review section was? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pages, right, of you know, like that. It's hardly anything in it, and then it goes on to live stuff people have actually been to see already. So there's no, you know, the reviews of the concerts, which I don't know, some people would probably love that, but I don't find that. I bought that from day one. I bought that from 1998 when it first started. I had all the issues right up to about, I bought that for nearly 98. I bought that magazine for 10 years. It was, yeah, because I remember now. It was definitely coming up to it was 10 years, and then I sold the whole lot. I had a massive loads of piles of the books, magazines everywhere, and I got rid of it. And I actually never read them again. Whereas this book is just jam packed with, you know, from the top to the bottom half, right, of reviews. They just jam pack it full of stuff. Whereas I find the Classic Rock magazine is always full of bands that have been in the magazine so many times, like Led Zeppelin and Pink Floyd. If I have to pick up a Classic Rock magazine that's got Led Zeppelin on the front cover, I will scream. That band has been on the front cover more than any other band, I think, with that magazine. But this one is great. This is actually a brilliant, awesome magazine. And look at the reviews of all these bands. There's loads. It says on the front, there's 50 pages of reviews in here, and you saw how one page was. I highly recommend this magazine to anybody that's never discovered it yet. If you have, and you do get it, let me know what you think. But to have something with 78 free songs on, and sometimes 90, it's just a bargain. And I play the CD, and it's bands I've never heard of, and as soon as I put it on, I go, wow, that's actually really cool. It's the best way of discovering new bands for sure, or even some of the older ones. That's the list of songs and bands, their website, or the websites, right, that are on that CD. I've only played, there's a band on it called Durwood, right? Check it out if you're a huge fan of Cinderella, or because you like Tom Kiefer's voice, and he's a cross between the singer of Dangerous Toys and Tom Kiefer mixed in one. And yeah, I've never heard that band, Durwood. The song's called Cold Blooded, from the album Renegade, so check that out. But there's even another song down here. I think it's this one called Sister Switchblade, Back to Babylon. That was a cool intro, and started to be a real cool song. There was loads of them, and even on the other CDs that I've checked out, they're amazing. This is the magazine to check out if you're after newer stuff, and the classic stuff, and want to have something that is actually worth $5.99. I would actually give them a tenner for that. That's how good it is. But don't get any ideas, Fireworks magazine, if you watch this. Okay, yeah, it's $5.99. They do it from October to December, so it doesn't come out every month. But my God, the stuff, you know, in there, it would take me 3 months to read it. The other cool magazine that came out not so long back, and I've got the first 3 issues, is this one, Planet Rock. I've been reading this as well. This is done by Phil Alexander, who did Raw Power and Noisy Mothers TV program. I think it's definitely in here. It's a bit along the lines of the Classic Rock magazine, but much better. Yeah, look, Phil Alexander, editor-in-chief. But yeah, he used to annoy the hell out of me on Raw Power and Noisy Mothers, so I'm quite glad he's doing a magazine now, because I don't have to listen to him talk. But yeah, this is along the same lines as classic rock, but I've looked at it and it is far, far better. It's more interesting. Classic rock's time has come. There's going to be some people out there that love classic rock magazine, but you know, there's even Diamond Head in here and everything. You hardly see those bands in the other book magazine. If anybody at Classic Rock is watching this, yes, if you think I don't know what I'm talking about, I have read 10 years of your magazines and owned every single copy for then, and it was good back then and it's got worse. And to also have to nearly or get your fans of your magazine to actually pay for the magazine to bail you out from people losing their jobs. It says a lot about how much quality there is in that magazine. But there's really cool. There's not as much in the review. Well, there is. There's not much write up in this one, but it's a lot more interesting. There's a lot more bands in it, whereas I find classic rock doesn't show as many bands as they used to. But yeah, loving this, and if you're one of the brainy kinds, there's a crossword there for you. But yeah, and also just to let you know, if you go out and buy this one, this glows in the dark. The Black Sabbath there emblem. But yeah, really cool. And that one is £5, so 99p cheaper. That's probably the cheapest one for that genre. But this one, you know, this magazine, Melt Fireworks, is just the best value ever. So what am I doing now? I forgot now. I've done the game, done what I was watching, done what I was listening to, done what I'm reading. Yes, the package. This little package. It's definitely not VLCT. Or is it VCL? No, it's VCLT. I'll get mixed up. Right. Some people might say, John, what is going on? I want to open this because this takes me back to my childhood in a big way, if it's what I think it is. Yes. It does as well. Let's just hope it's okay and it's as described. I got this through a third party on Amazon and not eBay, and at the moment it's looking pretty good. Right, I love this. This was what I've got, the whole box set of watch all of these, right? And this was my favorite, or is my favorite TV program of my childhood, right? And it is The Incredible Hulk with Lou Ferrigno and Bill Bixby. Love this since I was a kid. Just amazing. This is my first one of The Incredible Hulk. I've got other ones, so if anybody likes to see annuals, old books of TV shows, I've got quite a few. I still want to get more, but this is, you know, this is pretty cool. I really do like this a lot. So that's what I'm going to be reading after. And that book was that's the authorised version as well. It's got a tiny bit of foxing on it, but pretty good. That was released, that one was 1979. So, and 2 years earlier they'd done the movie, the first movie pilot episode. So, yes, oh, brings back so many memories. Right, cheers for watching, and if you're inquiring about these, I've got loads of others, and I may just show them again. Showed them a long time ago, and if anybody wants to see what these things are, then I will show them, but please comment below. Cheers, keep rocking, see you later.